Malaysian beast is a tiger.
Oh.
Okay, so we're back into the game. Again, it's just...
Useless trivia again.
I mean...
Inaccurate even, I'm not so sure. But
But it's something that the viewers could actually look into. I mean, search for it just to confirm.
Verify, yes.
Yeah, food for your thought. But yeah, again, we go back to this game. This is just a best of one, and for our players, every step is really critical on how they will really end this game. I mean, this is. The moment we're in, if you make a mistake, it could be the cause of their loss for this game.
yeah, speaking of mistake, that gold lane is fragile. Look at it. Both inspire, plant yourself into the ground, hope for the best type of marksman.
Yep. Just you know, I think it's starting to be a classic now. I think that Moskov has found his way into the metagame just because of the fact that Melissa is very much viable. And also there's the threat of the Fanny all the time, which, by the way, wasn't really noticed.
It's a non-factor in this
It's a non-factor in this game, but we do know that the Moskov can be put into the metagame because of those two heroes.
Yeah, and you've mentioned the Fanny earlier. I believe there's a team as well for the women's division that use Fanny, so we might see that. But again, here comes the Divine Judgment for Arya. Real World Manipulation has been casted, but we could see a penalty zone here for Cookies. But who's going to take the turtle? Dash in for Debo, Numinum Blast. Oh, Numinum Blast from behind. First blood coming in from Cookies, and the players of Malaysia will back away.
You can see the benefit of Malaysia's roamer, who did go to the XP lane as well as get the wave clear in the mid lane very quickly because of the field that you have as the Kaja. You quickly get into your zone where you get level 4, which then gave them the advantage of that Flicker ultimate to get the -1 and then eventually get the turtle. But Bumblebee didn't have his ultimate up yet, but he waited for the right moment to get his Nominal Blast. So even if it was kind of delayed to get the ultimate on the roamer, you still got the wonderful one Nominal Blast that connected onto 4.
Not just Wolf, I'm not sure if you agree with me, but Debo, she didn't have enough mana. She could have started to puncture throughout all of Laos and clean up. I think that was a major part of that engagement, which gave Laos a bigger win because, yeah, Turtle went to Malaysia, but they couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, that's really true. And for Debo at that time, she's meant to have added damage with those dashes, so it's a big factor. But again, on the middle lane, that is going to be a play and a kill here for the side of Malaysia. This is what they want, those instant kills, those instant bursts.
Exactly. This is actually super duper interesting why Cookies was there as the explainer.
That is a nice heavy spin for Karawap. And Team Laos comes in for the counter initiation. Mas Fafao is forced to use that go away, and the players of Laos really went away.
Is that not deja vu? Is that not Malaysia getting a win? Malaysia doing something right, and then just a second later, Laos is like, nope, this is how you do it.
Well, great troubleshooting coming out from Laos. Surely they did have to sacrifice Cookies. And so now the question of why Cookies was there in the mid lane was answered so quickly by Laos. They wanted to make a play up top. So they first show Cookies in the middle, then eventually identified that there are 3 heroes from Malaysia in that mid lane part of the map. Now they can go up top.
Ooh, speaking of flickers being used for Bunny, but again, for the side of Team Laos, they want to go to execute those errors, and it's gonna be a kill for them. Karawap secures that one, and it's not till final. Another kill for Platu, and for the side of Malaysia, Arya is forced to be down as well.
Laos has CC for days. I couldn't move in my chair. I couldn't stand up if I wanted to.
Man, Malaysia really, there was a lot of overheating that you saw from Bunny, but at the same time, you saw Laos with a pixel perfect usage of their ultimates. Karawap, I didn't know that you can actually land a pin down with that kind of angle wherein you're literally just maximizing all the pixels to take out that Freddy. And then the follow-up coming from Bumblebee, you saw that they are so good at this. And look at this, through the replay, the punishment of Karawap, look at that angle. So pixel perfect from the Akai. Look at that. Beautiful angle.
That sharp part of the rock.
Exactly.
Right.
I think that's the first time we saw that kind of play.
That is definitely the first time I saw it.
Oh, that's the Laos spin down.
That's a Karawap spin.
Karawap
right.
spin. So we call that a Karawap spin.
Yeah.
I mean spin.
That's the
Karawap
catch. In our years of casting MLBB, you're right. I have never seen anybody catch somebody with a heavy spin on that angle. Even back then when you would call it the hurricane dance, never.
No, never.
What?
And,
Karawap.
and if you look at the map at that moment, I think there's a space, but
Exactly.
there's no room for the player to like really move.
My God.
And right now we could see a Laos again, surprising everyone with those plays.
First game of the day for Karawap is already showing what he's got. What she's got.
She's a trap queen, man.
Trap queen. I like it.
She'll catch people at odd angles. Man, the more you learn. Oh, Lord. And they're using that to their advantage again. Laos now almost 2K gold ahead at 6 minutes in. Yeah, they're a turtle apiece, but if you're talking about ways to capitalize, Laos have taken tier 1 up top and now they're threatening this push down bottom.
Speaking of threat, there's going to be a play again for the side of Team Laos. Heavy spin has been used, but Arya is still alive. But nope, here comes the real-world manipulation. No players from Malaysia for the backup as Cookies will delay that one. Penalty zone catches two. But again, for the side of Team Laos, they're ready for retreat. There's a damage from this Fredrine, but double kill ready for Cookies.
Unbelievable Cookies. She almost only landed one good penalty zone, but she transformed it into two-man catch in the penalty zone. I am in disbelief now. And he landed the execution strike.
Yep.
So that they can finish up the kill onto Bunny. Bunny, by the way, almost took out Karawap, but my God, you can see the playstyle from Laos is just all about just chaining their stuns perfectly.
It's scary. The way Laos is playing, it's like that Akai is actually a Mardis. We've seen Mardis jungles play this way, and then just chain them up more than just as easy as the kills.
Whoop. Oh, speaking of the play again from the side of Team Laos, another heavy spin, real-world manipulation. But again, the turtle will go to the side of Team Malaysia. Here comes the Numinum Blast. The synchronization of skills of Team Laos is really on point. The next target is going to be Depot, but disengage for all of our players.
Interesting decision from Laos to actually forgo the turtle for them to get the kill. They almost got 2 kills because of Cookies again landing the ultimate onto Honey. And look at Karawap.
Oh no.
Karawap is just really in front of everyone, just zoning out the players of Team Malaysia.
That's the trap queen for you. Again, it's so scary. And here's what's scarier. It's Karawap and Bumblebee who are not afraid. As soon as they see that green dot, they're going to click it.
Yeah, every time. I mean, Karawap really fits the heavy spin. It's as if she's casting it from afar, but knows that she will be able to reach the specific player that she wants to zone out.
Wall plus opponent equals wild charge. Oh.
And in the middle lane, Cookies is the treat as penalty zone has been used. Here comes the backup.
Oh, there she is.
Another heavy spin for the Trap Queen, plus Aluminum Blast coming in from the side of Team Laos. Bunny is there. Arya still alive. But a secured kill, nope. Still alive though. Still alive. Free hits from the side, and Arya is alive.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay.
What is this Kaja built on? I mean, they do get a kill on the fires eventually, but Arya runs away!
Yeah, but wait, speaking of running away, I think the players of Team Laos are running away because of the damage. We could see now the damage of Falfal, by the way, for Malaysia.
Yeah, kind of, I think that they really wanted to give the kill to New. And I could have sworn that there's access to Crystal Nova that they didn't use before then. Because they had so much.
Like Crystal Nova or Void, whichever.
Yeah, she was kind of relying on the normal attacks. Unfortunately, will not be enough. Nevertheless, they still got a kill. And by the way, another corner tip of the wall play from Karawap, the Trap Queen.
Oh, it's scary.
It's very scary. The angles are so what's the term? I can't. Impeccable, I'd say.
Impeccable.
They're exquisite.
Exquisite.
You
I
could
like
have
it.
sworn she was putting up a T-square and a compass up to her phone.
I mean, this is the first game for Karawap, but we already have a moniker for her.
Whoa!
But yeah, here comes the penalty zone for Cookies. Federation has been used, but has been cancelled by the Trap Queen and sustaining the damage of the go away. Karawap is already low on life, but Cookies is trying to zone out the players of Team Malaysia. But it's going to be a shutdown here for Hani.
That's tough.
That's very tough.
Their core heroes, Platu, and I'd say Cookies as well, were placed in the wrong spot.
Yes, I
That's
agree.
the problem with these marksmen that you have to plant into the ground and commit for.
And there was also that usage of the real-world manipulation, which you would the first initial engagement was good, but the thing is, Karawap utilized the heavy spin to put the players of Malaysia outside of the box, but not because it is her fault. It's just that Malaysia have positioned themselves in a good spot where after the heavy spin, they will be out of that box. We are going to see it again. Great usage of the Teresa penalty zone, but look at them go.
Oh, yeah.
After the real-world manipulation, they already know where they wanted to fight. And Debo, big props to her for actually getting the right angle to take out Plateau, even under duress of that real-world manipulation.
And now all the more Plateau has to choose her spots. She has to understand that, okay, I have to make sure that Karawap and Nu and I are in sync so that my Inspire and just spray is put to good use.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we can see right now for Bunny, zoning out players of Team Laos. Plateau is already going live. That was close. But for Malaysia, they are able to destroy a turret here in the top lane. And nice minion wave management, by the way, for Team Malaysia.
Yep. Did clear out top. Fortunately for Laos, they do have the turrets, which is a very, very fast clear jungle. Oh, sorry, minion clear kind of hero. Well, onto the bottom lane, Debo already making the plays. This is really what Malaysia has been doing so well. The way that they are managing all of the minion waves, as well as the fact that they're giving a lot of farm and EXP to Debo, who is now at level 15. When it comes to the overall player goal, Debo also has got the top, as she was able to take out the members of Laos in the previous team fight and then also farm out so much of the map.
Yep, Debo's making bank, and the fact that she's so hyperactive across the jungle camps and even the lanes allows for Malaysia to, I don't know, very silently put a lot of farm on Fafao. Fafao, we really haven't felt much of her in the past, what, 6-7 minutes?
Yep.
She's a ticking time bomb. It's just a matter of time before, like, oh, wait, no, there was a Melissa here. Oops. Right?
Yeah.
It's a matter of time.
And it's deadly actually for your Team Laos because when we say Melissa and the lineup is Akai, Lolita, and Teresa, these are melee heroes. And these are the heroes that Melissa actually wants to counter out in terms of shredding the HP bars of these heroes. But we can see Plato actually building that wind of nature. Maybe for her, it's not advisable to really show first her position because she's really exposed on the map.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Now, Malaysia, they still have the lead. Laos, because of the overload that we can expect from them with their teamfight tools, like the real-world manipulation after heavy spin, penalty zone, as well as that Numino Blast. All these together is a lot of explosions that you know that will be effective for their team when it comes to teamfight, no matter what kind of farm they have. So even when they are banned by 2K, you have to be careful if you're Team Malaysia, because if you chain your stuns as Laos, there's so much kill potential that they have. Granted, of course, they land their ultimates perfectly.
Yep, so now Laos have to find a way to get back into the driver's seat. I think it's safe to say that since the map is blue, Malaysia is in control here. Their waves are much stronger. They have a lore to their name.
Yeah.
But look at this. It's Arya and Bunny forcing the issue. Look, they're just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just really zoning out the players of Team Laos. And I believe for Team Laos here, I mean, they don't really want to use those skills as early as possible. But here comes
Bunny.
that conceal play. Bunny is in the middle, forces to use that flicker. Numino Blast from Bumblebee, but the Lord helps Malaysia to counter that play.
Lord.
As Arya will take a kill, and the players of Team Laos, only player left is gonna be NU, and the Lord is on their hands as well. Wow.
Man. Malaysia, at least the Lord of the Land of Dawn is on their side. You saw that wonderful Numino Blast already lining up for so many members of Malaysia, but then stopped by the knockup coming up from the Lord. And look at the damage.
The burn is there. And Malaysia knocking on the base of Team Laos, coming in for the tower lock base as they will take their first win for Group B.
Man, that would have been really something that Laos could have taken. I'm pretty sure that they will have the great angles for all their ultimates up to be up. Heavy spin started off, which what could have been the greatest team fight for Laos, but then again the Lord stopped it. And big props to Bunny for actually stopping that conceal play.
Yep.
And then of course Plateau, Debo, to take out Plateau in the right moment, then take the Lord all together. I think she really, I mean, Debo is someone that you should be looking at now for the good Southeast Asian Games.
Yeah, also it's a misfortune for Team Laos on that game. The Lord actually helped to cancel out the Numian Blast
exactly,
during that time.
Yeah. So I think there was a moment in the game, I'd say the early first 4 or 5 minutes, where in Wolf you may have foreshadowed the fact that Laos might be burning out. They may be overcommitting and they may be engaging, in spectacular fashion, but it may be a short-term investment because suddenly, right?